Hey y'all, Amy Jo here, just doing the whole voiceover thing. Says I've got 20 minutes to talk. This should be fun. May have to do this in different parts. Anyways, this is what I'm doing, working on Woodspirit. I used, I think, 3 or 4 different tips. I'll have to show that in a different video, I reckon, if y'all are interested in what I used. Yeah, the shop heat's back on, so that means business as usual. This particular type, gosh, I'm trying to sound professional. It's not, it's not working for me. Anyway, the wood here is aspen, which is my favorite wood of all times. Super soft, and it soaks up stain and all that good stuff. I'm limited on it now. I think I have one more piece left out of what I had. So yeah, I'm going to be on the search for some of that. But I have a craft fair coming up in March, so I'm trying to get some stuff done. I also want to carve some hearts for Valentine's to see if I can get any of those sold for Valentine's Day or whatever. Last year I did one and put initials on it. Took a while to sell, but it finally sold. And they're kind of fun to make. But yeah, I'm only a minute 37 in. This is going to be I might be able to actually stop this, add music, and then go back and talk maybe. Gosh, I don't know. And if you're hanging in there to watch the full 20 minutes, I really do appreciate it. This is me like really thinking of what to do. And on the mustache part, I should have made it a little more like a cup. It kind of sinks in, but he turned out pretty okay, honestly. Okay. Yep. Okay, I'm back. I don't know if I deleted the first track, but anyway, we're having fun. Oh, and I coughed. That's great. Very professional, Amy Jo. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm trying to switch the bits to a different bit, and for some reason, the little thingy that goes in there, I took it out and put a smaller one in, and then it just kept popping out. I don't know what, I was definitely having a moment here. I don't even know why I added it, but it goes to show you that this is me on a typical day. Never a dull moment. Let's see. I don't know what I put on there. Or I'm still trying to figure it out. Yeah, that thing just kept popping out, and I don't know what I was doing wrong because the little insert thing was small enough. But I think I eventually had it figured out, if I remember, or I switched to a bigger piece to put in there. I don't know, what are those called? Bits? Yeah, I think they're bits. I don't know. Well, yep. On a normal day, I could probably talk to somebody for 20 minutes, but just me being here, trying to have a conversation with the phone one-sided is a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna take some time to get used to it. And I don't know why on earth I didn't shorten this video, but I'm going to stick with it now because I feel like I just need to. And 20 minutes is a long time for talking anyway. And I decided I wanted, okay, now here's the thing, that when you see the end of this, you'll see that it's almost kind of like a heart-shaped at the top. I didn't initially go for that look at first because I'm me and I just wing it a lot of the times, but it ended up turning out pretty cool at the end of it. But I was putting the hairs in, and I used the cut saw flame burr to do like the big dips in it And then I went through and used 2 different other burrs for the hair. The hair, I think, has to be my favorite part, or one of my favorite. Well, all of it's my favorite part. Eyes aren't my favorite. As you notice, I don't do eyes. I did start out trying to do eyes, but I really haven't just sat down and tried on scrap wood to see if I can do it. It just doesn't turn out right. But like Jordy says, you don't have to have eyes on your Woodspirit. It's not necessary. But I would love to learn at some point because I feel like I just need to learn. But I don't do eyes. But yep. 5 minutes, 44 seconds. This is great. I hope you're having a good time watching this. Yep. If I knew a joke, I'd tell a joke, but not so good at, well, I know jokes, but then I forget them halfway through the joke, so. Yep. I don't know, there's one part on here where the bird kind of got away from me. I don't know if it shows it on here. Because I was recording. I thought I was recording, and I really wasn't recording. And, yeah, I looked up and realized that it hadn't recorded the entire time. Which happens to me anyway. Oh, yeah, it's another thing. I was seeing my little bandana there. You know, always wear something to help. You need an actual mask. They have those dust mask type things. I haven't invested in one yet. But I'm in a pretty large shop, and airflow is pretty good up through here. But definitely wear something to cover up. I always make a pretty good mess with sawdust. I wear my overalls, and yeah, as you can tell, I get covered in it. And that's how I sit, and I use a board as my desk. It's just comfortable to me. I don't know if that's the correct way to do it. Probably isn't, but I have the board just to kind of keep, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that, but, you know, it was there. It was there. It's gone now. Oh, to kind of keep it steady. I guess that would be the good way to say it. I don't know. This is a struggle. Yeah, buddy. But it looks a little crazy right now, but that's okay. He kind of looks a little crazy afterwards, but he turned out pretty. I like how he turned out. I mean, the nose pops off a lot more because I just kept going deeper, and I just kept with this wood because it's so soft. I was able to do that. I could do it with harder wood, of course. I do need to invest in some newer, like the cut saw burr or whatever, that flame, whatever it's called. I really need a new one if I'm going to be working on the harder woods, which there again is what I have left. I do plan on making another book. I have a lot of those blocks that was given to me. So I want to do like an open book. That might be something fun to record because I haven't the slightest idea what I'm doing. So it might be entertaining to watch. It's a learning process. Now, I do this because I do this. I don't know. I think Jordy done it, just some of his stuff to get the kind of the little pieces off of it, the fuzzies or whatever. And it just works for me. And that also, when I burn it, it kind of gives different color to the board or to the wood. And it looks, I mean, I like it. But I can't stand all those little thingies that stick up. It's annoying. And I could take a sandpaper, and I have done before, and just sanded everything down, or try to sand it as smooth as I could. But I lose patience on it after a while. But this board isn't piece of wood, I could say board. Oh my gosh, I hope I'm doing okay. And if you're still listening, cool beans. Thank you. Yep. It's kind of weird watching myself on this video. I do keep that pinky out, don't I? And as you haven't can't tell, I'm a lefty. I'm actually ambidextrous, but I Dremel and write with my left hand. Pretty much everything else is right-handed, or, well, right and left, just depends on my mood. I went bowling, I don't know, a couple years ago, and the kids were making fun of me because I would use my right hand one time, and then when I go up for the second one, I would use my left hand, and I didn't even realize I was doing that. And no, I'm not good at bowling, so, but it was fun just to roll it down the lane. All right, 10 more minutes. I've got this. I got this. I can do it. I need to work on my boards today, or my boards, actual boards, trays. I need to get the handles put on. I haven't, it's already, what time is it? It's already almost 1 o'clock, and I have literally not got anything accomplished in the shop like I had planned to today, but that's okay. I've got this afternoon, and, well, I've got the rest of the week, really. And gosh, I can't get over how nice it is to have the heat on. But I want to do a few, I've got 3 trays. I've got 2 already done. I have 3 to do, and I think that'll be enough for the craft fair. But I want to make some more. I mean, I kind of had fun painting those and stuff. Maybe they'll sell. I don't know. I'll let y'all know if they sell. The wood spirits, they sell here and there. It just depends where I'm at. It's kind of a hit and miss here on that sort of thing. The books seem to sell pretty good. People like those. Of course, I still have one that I'm sending off to a friend. And the other one I have left is the Halloween, one of the Halloween books. I'm just going to hang on to it. Halloween's coming again, so maybe it'll sell. Yep. I'm doing like the little fine hairs on it, and I'm just crazy with it. I'm not, there's no rhyme or reason. I just start digging in. Camera can't really, there we go. Well, maybe. And of course I have it sped up, so it makes it look like I was really I was going crazy, but it's going really quick now. I could have went deeper with the face, but I'm digging it the way it is. Of course, I always say that after I do something. I'm like, oh, I could do this and this and that. Well, just means the next time I do that. Oh, yeah, that's my hand cramping. It does that a lot. Okay. Oh, there's me burning it again. I think I just like to catch it or burn it, honestly. Makes it smell nice in the shop. Oh, I think I switched angles or something. But yeah, slowly getting there. This was a fun piece to do. It really was. I really need to get some more of that aspen, though. There's a guy here that he's a tree trimmer person, and that's where I got the aspen from. And I wish now that I would have picked up more pieces than I did, because yeah, I've spoilt myself to the softer woods. I'm gonna have to get back at it, and I don't know what types I have here, but they are a pain as far as the hardness level. But I will say, carving on harder woods definitely slows me down. I've hit my hand before trying to just go after it, and I learned a lesson. It's a very good lesson, because it hurt. I think I think all those carvings on the hardwood sold. I think I got one that's kind of a Viking looking one. It's real heavy, heavy wood. I wonder if there's an app that kind of shows you what type of wood you have. You know? Or like the hardness level or softness level on it. That might be something to look into. That way when I'm talking, I will know what kind of stuff it is. And now Jamie's coming in. I've got 5 more minutes to talk, so I can do this. I got 5 more minutes to do my voiceover, so that's what I'm doing. So you're just gonna have to you're just gonna have to look at me talking to the screen. But yeah. Oh, and this is where I put the little holes in the. Wow, really? This is now I can't concentrate. Anyway, I just kind of started doing it, and it's a voiceover. And I think I did in the rest of the video of me putting that tint stuff on it, which it's what's it called? Color wash tint that I got from Hobby Lobby. And on this wood, it really soaks into it. I think, oh, now the face was an actual stain. But the rest of it was the tint. Yeah, that's a stain. And then, well, I mean, obviously it's in there, but you know what I mean. And I kind of enjoy doing this part of it. I mean, I could do it all one color. There's no, you know, right or wrong way to do it. I just like adding different stains or tints or whatever. But, yeah, I've only got like 3 minutes left, so don't you dare. Jamie? Okay, yeah, he just had to do it. But I like using that dark, and that's what, you know, Jordy had said about doing the dark in the eyes and stuff, because it kind of adds more depth to it. So I've kind of just always followed that through when well, pretty much every wood spirit I've done. I put that dark in there, and it looks pretty good. Looks kind of scary right now, though. Okay, there's me. I don't know what I'm doing. But I did the stain on the face. I need to get more stain. I'm running out of that one, and I really like that for the face. And I don't know why the camera switched. I must have angled it differently. So there's this view. Now with that, the color stain, I use 3 different ones, and I do that like with my paints. I put a bunch of paint on something, and then I just like dot my brush in the different colors and just go for it. And that's what I do when I do that tint stuff. But this has got it has brown tint, 2 different blue tints. No, I think there's 4 in there, because I've got the dark black tint, and I just mix them all. I don't mix it together on the plate. I just dab it with my paintbrush, and yeah, that's what happens. Oh my gosh, 1 minute to go. Yes, I did this. And I think the very ending actually shows the finale. But it takes a while to get all that in there and soaked up. And once I put the sealer on it, I think it's really gonna shine pretty. Okay, now we're getting close to the end. Yay, I did it. Woo, woo, woo. And here we go. So I'm a little off on them little hole deals, but that's all right. It's me. Okay, bye.